Now, I love barbells and dumbbells. They're great, they're fun, but if you're only using them to get strong, then you're missing out on a huge functional component. Today we're doing 100 sandbag squats for time because a sandbag is a real life implement that feels like you're out in the real world. So if you're looking to get well rounded in your fitness, join us every morning because we're going to do it together with the community. So first thing we're going to do, though, we do every day, is set our mind up for success, prime our first thoughts of the day. Let's do it. So what you're looking at here is getting into what we call our paleo squat position or natural human squat position. Feet go underneath the hips, and then you just sit down into a passive squat position. If you feel like you're going to fall backwards because the hips are a little tight, you can grab a counterbalance to hold out in front of you. And we're going to spend about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes here while we do a little bit of breath work and choose our first thoughts. So we're going to do a box breath. It'll be a 4-second inhale, 4-second pause at the top, 4-second exhale, 4-second pause at the bottom while we choose our first thoughts. So slow down the breathing. And we'll start with an inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible for the outcomes in my life. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between stimulus and my response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude. Inhale. All right. The dog is definitely ready. It's time to start moving the body. Hey, stop it. Stop it, dog. All right. So first thing we're going to do, as we do every morning, we're going to start getting up off the floor. We've already done a fantastic job of getting out of bed. Whew. But now let's start moving. Let's start turning on the body. We're going to do 2 minutes of burpees. Lay down, get up. Yeah. You can do it fast or slow, up to you. Just looking at walking yourself down all the way to the floor. You can't see me there. And then walking yourself all the way back up. You can jump, you can step, you can do them as fast or as slow as you'd like, depending on how you're feeling at 5 a.m. here. You can turn it up as we go. Just looking to start up the engine. After we get through our burpees and our general warm-up today, for Sandbag Saturday, we're going to do 100 squats. Don't worry if you don't have a sandbag. I'll have some other options for you. And even if you got some discomfort that doesn't let you squat today, I'll have some options for that as well, where you can maybe limit the range of motion. So, great session here coming up. Let's get the body warm. Be able to hit it hard this morning and start the weekend off right. So you can start turning up the pace here if you want. 1 minute in. Hope we're all feeling fantastic to start the day here. Start the weekend. As I usually say, give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself that reminder that most people are sleeping, especially on the weekend, right? Especially when, they don't have to go to work. So, because they don't have to, they don't. But instead, you guys are up, even though you don't have to, The discipline doesn't rest. And if you want to maintain a habit, it's got to happen all the time. So, pat on the back for that. All right, next, we're just going to get into a standing march. Turning on the hip flexors a little bit, pulling the knee to the chest, keeping the torso tall. Good morning, team. Good morning, Job, Talia, Jody, Yaroslav. Good morning, good morning. Hopefully you guys are all bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to go. All right, next we'll go with a good morning. So feet underneath the hips, and unlock the knees, send the hips back, feel the hamstrings, and then squeeze the butt on the way up and at the top. Get about 10 there. Feel that hamstring, and then squeeze the butt. Okay, and then from there, just go ahead and take one foot off the floor. We're just gonna balance here for a little bit, starting to turn on the hip. If you want more, you can drop and raise the opposite hip while you're standing there, relaxing and then pushing into the floor. Good morning, Jason. You wanna start feeling a burn in that standing hip. Do it with the foot behind you. A little different angle, switch it up, at least 10 or so per side. The sandbag is calling us this morning. I know we often don't do for time workouts, so this would be a little different challenge this morning. We'll have a time cap on it though, so we can try to aim to be done around the same time. This one's on you this morning to pace. All right, from there, we're gonna go with our reverse lunge. Just taking a big long step back such that when that knee comes down, the front shin stays nice and vertical, and then push through both feet to stand it back up. I'm still not well. The virus has floored me. Uh-oh. Doing the warm-up every day. Sorry to hear that, Talia. Hopefully soon you'll be feeling back to normal. But that's smart, right? Smart, get the blood flowing, because that will definitely help everything that's in you clear out. Get that oxygenated blood to the body, let it work itself out. So good on you, Talia, for taking that recovery seriously. All right, next one. We'll get down on all fours. Good morning, Jabes. How are you doing, dude? So from there, we're gonna go thoracic spine rotations in the form of thread the needle. So you can take one hand off the floor, sweep it between the other hand and the knees, take that shoulder to the ground, get a little twist, and then uncoil, reach for the ceiling. And we'll repeat that 5 times per side. After you've got 5 there, switch sides. Oh yeah. First one. Morning, Meredith. How you doing? Got some good squats coming up today, Meredith. You can use any implement you want. Something real life, maybe a bag of chicken feed or something. Bag of soil, compost. All right, and then from there, we'll get our first set of air squats. So set the feet underneath the shoulders. This is obviously an important movement for today. Hips go down and back. Knees stay in line with the feet. Drive it back up and squeeze. Looking for the hip below the knee, torso tall before you stand. My right knee feels a little sore this morning. Okay, round 2. We're gonna turn that knee flexion into a little bit of a rotation. So you can take the knee up in front, bring it out to the side and down, and then rotate it back. sides. Maybe get 8 rotations, 8 to 10 per side. Keep it up, warm up that hip. Okay. From there, we'll go with our alternating staggered good morning. So you'll line up the toes of one foot with the heel of the other, and then send the hips back. Feel that straight leg, sort of that front leg basically straighten out. Feel the hamstring there, and then stand up and squeeze. And we're gonna alternate every rep. So switch, hips back, squeeze the butt, switch, hips back, squeeze the butt, and alternate like that. Let's get at least 10. Ryan, good morning. It's been a few days. How we doing? Got a good one today. So you got your sandbag or backpack full of books or a medicine ball or a dog or a child. It's gonna be a fun one. All right, from there, we're gonna go into our single leg hinge. Golfer's deadlift. You can take one foot off the ground again, and you're gonna send that leg back and then stand it back up. If you want to take it to the floor, awesome, but just whatever range of motion you got, and you can maintain balance on that standing leg. That's our goal here. I'm gonna do more on the weak side. You'll notice that one side probably doesn't balance as well. Probably a good idea to spend extra time on the weaker side. Couple more. It works, Meredith. I mean, that's real life. That's what we're training for, to carry around your kids, carry around the feed bag, do the real life things that we need to do. All right, from there, we'll go into our Spider-Man stretch, Spider-Man lunge stretch. So start out in a plank position, and you can take one foot outside the hands and just move it around there a little bit. And this move right here causes my right hip or hip flexor to click. What the hell is that about? Hey, me too. It actually clicks in my spine when I do the left side. There's something obviously not in the hip flexor not working as well. Is that the one you mean, Meredith, about your hip clicking? Yeah, when I go through hip flexion, I've had some chiro work on it, but it's really about strengthening that hip for me at least. It's, I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about when you go through hip flexion. Spencer, good morning. Missed you there. Make sure if you've never checked out Spencer's channel, definitely go check that out. Some cool isometric work. Definitely call it unconventional for YouTube. You don't see a lot of that stuff. He's doing a great job there. Okay, all right. It's mine on the front side of the hip. If I had any freaked out, I was like, I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, so understand that I'll always aim for movement over not movement. So if I'm feeling some pain or some discomfort, you know, first thing, obviously try to identify what it is and try to work on it. But at the same time, like, do other movements to make sure, Talia, it's just Spencer Graziano, to make sure that you're not, you know, stopping, right? There's always something that you're going to be able to do. You know, it may not be what you would consider perfect or your ideal workout, but there'll always be something that you can move, you know, ideally pain-free through, you know, and just kind of working around those painful things while working on improving them at the same time. So, you know, just because that hip flexor for me needs some work doesn't mean I'm going to stop exercising. I'm just going to find a way to, you know, continue to work on it, but also not stop what I'm doing. All right, next one, a little more thoracic spine here. We're just going to go hands on the head, and we're just going to lift. We're just going to do like a half Superman or a, I don't even know what I want to call this. So just keeping the chest proud, lifting it off the floor. You're going to feel this in the low back and the mid back. You could do it with the arms overhead. You could even get those pressing. We'll We'll get up for one more set of squats, and then we'll talk about that sandbag. Okay, so last set of warm up here, feet back underneath the shoulders, or a little wider or narrower depending on kind of where you feel it best. Hips down back, and drive it out of there. You can start thinking about maybe how you're gonna carry that sandbag. I think we're gonna go with a bear hug personally, but you could put it on the shoulder or even on your back. So let's talk about that. Whew. All right. All right. So, as I've been saying a couple times here already, we've got 100 sandbag squats today. And as opposed to kind of our normal format where we'd go with an every minute on the minute format and you'd say, hey, let's do X number per minute. Today, you've got 100 to do kind of on your own time. I'm gonna set the timer to count up with a 10-minute cap. And then when you finish, check the time. Ideally mark it down, maybe just drop it in the comments on today's video so that you can track it unless you have a notebook or something that you track with yourself. But it's an opportunity to test and retest and see if you're getting fitter. So I'm gonna give some demos here with this med ball. But as I was saying, you could use, if you have a sandbag, awesome. But if you had, a bag of manure, a bag of chicken feed, a dog, a kid, a backpack full of weights, even just like a bumper plate. So you take that weight from the ground. You can, if it's heavy, bring it through the hips and then drive it up. And so this would be your bear hug, basically holding it against the chest, sending the hips back and down. You'll notice that the weight out in front here will allow for a nice vertical torso in the squat. The detriment, obviously, is it's pressing on your chest and it's going to be harder to breathe. So that's option one. Option two, you can take that thing onto the shoulder. If you do that option, I would suggest that you switch every once in a while. Just make sure it's relatively even. I mean, you could do this with a bumper plate if you don't have a sandbag. Same thing. I just want to use something today that is abnormal, right? It's not what we normally use. So even if, say, all you've got is a dumbbell, if you would normally do them, do a goblet squat like this, maybe change it up, hold it the other way, hold it on your back, maybe even hold it on one side. Just switch it up a little bit so that it's not exactly the same position as you would always do. So let's maybe get a couple warm-up reps here before we get started. If you do have a sandbag and it's heavy enough that it requires some technique to lift, this is kind of what we're looking at. Get your hands underneath it, deadlift it to the hang, sit down a little bit, put it on the legs, get yourself tightly wrapped around it. And then there's your bear hug, or drive it to the shoulder. But I'm gonna bear hug, as much as I'm not gonna love that. I think that's what we're gonna go with here today. All right, so let's take a minute here, get set up, hit the thumbs up button. Let's see. Push a little too hard across the board, but fun. Awesome, Ryan, you joining us here? Jody, Thanksgiving dinner got me up for the night. Uh-oh. Ryan, that's having a 2-day active recovery weekend. Whoa. Why don't you just get a something light, Ryan, and join us just for some movement. Jody, oh no, tryptophan got you out, Spencer. Bag of poop. Yeah, you could do it. You could do it, anything. No, I'm not vegan, just a gallon of cornbread. Boo! Adam would approve, stop. All right, let's get ready here. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. All right. I don't know if I even did one there, but well. All right. Air squats for me. Hey, that's good. Just anything is good, right? Just move through it, keep the routine, maintain the habit. So we're going up today, 10-minute cap. All right, no more procrastinating. Let's do this. Good, tunes. All right, team, it's time. So, if you don't have a strategy here, you could think about doing, 10 per minute on the minute. You could be thinking about starting with a big set and seeing how it goes. Yeah, I agree, Jody. I really don't have a plan here either, so just remember your goal is to get these 100 done in under 10 minutes. So 10 per minute is kind of the slowest you want to go on this. Let's give her a go. All right, team. Let's do this. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they draw the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. Try 10 every minute here. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break, it's gonna be hard. From the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, no feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they grab the chains, you can say no, free me. Yikes. It's 20. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for change. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chest, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just follow discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break, off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. Holy. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. The other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check it on chest, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got the retention. I leave an impression and take your redemption, just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon, 11-11, it's time for progression, You try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. Don't wanna be fast asleep in the scheme. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambition and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
Venga, Meli.
You can try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive.
Oh my God.
Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. Don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train.
30 more.
Stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chest, what's happening next, He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got the retention. I leave an impression and take your redemption, just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon, 11-11, it's time for progression, You can try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. Don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them.
20 more.
On pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions
go away.
in the
Let's go.
right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off
No.
from a break off from the weak
No.
minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
Nice job. Oh my God.
From the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. Don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm
10 more.
Fuck. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check is on chest, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You try to play, but you never wanna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy.
91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97,
Looking for somebody who could save him. Instead of
98.
searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life
Oh
is
my
a
God.
chase. I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break.
Oh my God. Catch your breath, team. Holy moly. 6 minutes, Job. With office chair, work vibes. Nice it. Nice. Maple is not playing with you. Yeah, exactly. Talia, don't speak too soon about Maple when she hears her name. She's coming. Yaroslav, I'm done. Did an extra 20 with 35. Legs are really sore. Nice. That's okay. Ryan, well, that woke up my jelly legs, back and butt. Yeah, my low back was on fire. On fire. Holy moly. Jesus Christo. Jody, what was your time? And did you end up getting that new sandbag, that 50? Or are you still using the other one? Holy moly, dog. Okay, let's stretch. No opportunity work required today. That was, holy moly. Okay, let's get out if you got a mat or a rug or something. Holy, that was so rough. Whew. After the third set, after the 30 there, to be honest, I was concerned that I might not finish it in that time cap. That was, I might keep complaining here, but that was very rough. All right. A few F-bombs were dropped, oh yeah. I'm sure you heard mine. Maple, please stop that. All right, let's get into a pigeon stretch here. So, if you got it, starting to plank, take one shin onto the floor, parallel with the shoulders if you can, and then hang out there. If that's not accessible, Maple, please. Then same thing, just cross the leg across, laying down, reach through, and pull it towards the chest. Maple, stop. No new sandbag, thought it twice. Perfectly good, yeah. You're right, good. Smart decision, Jody. James, Maple is licking you because you sweat, she's cleaning you up. Yeah, I don't, not my ideal shower situation, but here we are. Ryan, same. Stop. Spencer, hi Jabe, sorry can't respond when I have on big screen. What do I look like on the big screen, Spencer? Can you see all the sweat? You see all my weakness? No opportunity work necessary. No, I'm pretty ruined. There you go, Spencer. You don't need 5 hours. You just need 100 sandbag squats. But you'd have to do it with like at least a 200-pound bag. Okay, dog, you're in the way. Okay, we'll talk for a minute here I don't know, just about the importance of training with different objects, call it odd objects. You know, Maple, can you just get out of the way so at least we can converse here? Right, the benefit of something like that, not only is it just a different stimulus, right? Because if you do the same thing over and over again, you're going to get good at that thing, but not good at anything else. You know, part of the reason why we're constantly varying the workouts, right? We don't do the same workout over and over again, is we want to be, stop. I want broad, general, inclusive capacity. I'm not good at talking when this dog is doing this. This is like really testing my time between stimulus and response. This stimulus is going to cause me to respond in a frustrated way. So the sandbag is an opportunity to get into different positions, right? That sandbag feels like farming. It feels like, you know, getting out there and getting yourself into a position that is awkward because, you know, the post is stuck in the ground, or it's frozen down, or it's leaning on something and it's behind something, and you need to get into an awkward position, and nothing is shaped like a barbell. I don't understand. Why is my farm not shaped like a barbell? Why aren't those sheep shaped like barbells? So the more I can get in those odd objects, and not only the odd objects, but get to that point of real discomfort with those odd objects, then you're building that capacity up for, I mean, probably most of you don't live on a farm, probably none of you do, but there will be life tasks that require physical movement and physical capacity. So if you're only training with a barbell, then you're missing out, right? You're missing out on some real fitness and some real capacity. So, good job. No opportunity to work. After seeing Cody do 1,000 rep sandbag squat, yeah. But that's a different thing too, right? That's like a sit down in between. That's like a full box squat where he like completely let the weight sit. But that's also, I mean, like 1,000 is a special thing, right? I mean, he's not going to do that very often, I hope. And if you're unfamiliar with Cody at the stone circle, I mean, he's probably, maybe I haven't found them, but I would say, switch sides, by the way. He's probably the top sandbag YouTuber, I think. I mean, maybe I'm still young into this sandbag world on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure Cody at the stone circle he's kind of like the guy. And if you haven't seen that video where he does 1,000 sandbag squats, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. You can only imagine how much like flesh he lost just with that thing rubbing, and probably just from his butt from sitting down. So definitely check him out if you're interested in some sandbag stuff too. You got it, Jody. Sheep, I mean, they're definitely not shaped like dumbbells, and not only are sheep not shaped like dumbbells, but they also move. So like, what is my ability to like chase one down potentially and then be able to pick it up? It's really, you know, it's definitely not a barbell. The barbells and dumbbells don't run away. They don't squirm. They don't shape themselves like a big ball, right? Like you. Oh, okay, I feel like I could probably just lay down here and take a nap because that was fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous. I was very nervous. I wasn't gonna get through that. All right, let's see what we got here while we finish this stretch. Or actually, let's talk about this for a sec first. So, as much as it is Saturday today, that doesn't mean, I mean, you already get it because you're here, right? You understand that habits are created every day, or maintained every day, built every day, and not just on the days that you feel like getting up. So you already understand that. So on that, you know, you might as well take that next step and do an hour of work towards your thing, towards becoming the person you want to be, you know, to building the business you want, building the habits or learning the skills that you want. Whatever it is that you want in your life and your perfect day, all it takes is carving out some time. Like, we're done early today, 5:40. Go sit down for an hour. You'll be done by 6:40. Likely your whole family has not woken up yet. Set aside that hour, do some focus work, get rid of your phone, get rid of distractions, and just focus yourself right at that thing. Whatever your goal, spend an hour, because if you do that thing consistently over time, you are going to become the best in the world, well known, be able to make money, whatever it is that you're aiming for, you will get there, because most people quit within the first few challenges, right? So set that thing, stick to it, do a bit every day, and you'll be amazed at where you end up, because that thing will become a reality as long as you do that work. So let's see some sheepies here. Let's see. I'm over my limit in channels. Yeah, Jody watches a lot of YouTube. You're a fantastic YouTube supporter, Jody. I know Spencer recognizes that, and all the other people that you watch, you do a great job of supporting. So we value you, all of you, obviously. Spencer, I think if you mention Sandbags, people bring him up. Yeah, rest, pause, till the end of time. Once you get into that zone, it's like, how far do you want to take it? Exactly. But that's cool, right? I mean, so that's kind of what I'm talking about here, Spencer. You know, if I want to be, and like, let's make it known. I want to become known as the, like, follow along morning routine guy, right? If you want to, you know, like, improve your life, change your fitness and your goals, like, I want to be the guy that you go to. So just like Cody has put in that time, right? He's done it over and over and over again till the point where he's the expert and people recognize him as the expert. And it just comes from doing it over and over again, right? He stuck to that plan, stayed with Sandbags, didn't, you know, get concerned along the way because growth wasn't happening and switched to maces or kettlebells, stuck with it, did the same thing. Just like Spencer, right? Like, you are doing the same thing over and over again, becoming known as the guy who does, you know, max isometrics or, you know, crazy heavy zerchers with accommodating resistance or whatever it is that you want to be. All it takes is, Jesus Christ, all it takes is consistency. Just doing the thing until it becomes easier, and then you get better over and over and over again. So, Coach, we never doubted you could do that well. You have a lot of faith in me, Jody. I mean, you did 200 squats a couple weeks ago. So different, though. So different with that thing on the back versus the front. Like, those squats today were posterior chain, like butt, hamstrings, adductors, abductors, low back. Whereas those back squats were like just upper back. It was like my arms were numb, my back was numb, but my legs were okay. Like, it wasn't nearly as hard, to be honest, as crazy as that sounds. These sandbag squats were far harder than those 200 unbroken back squats. All right, we got sheep. I'm gonna give you a little explanation of what's going on here. Is those sheep, the ewes, the girls come into heat, I don't know, for a couple days every, I think it's a 17-day cycle, something like that. So you'll notice, you can't tell right there, but there's one ewe, there's one little girl there, and there are at least four rams following her around. But you'll see that the big one, the big ram with the orange on his neck, is, stop it. He's like the one's boyfriend. So he's shoving everybody else out of the way. You'll see in a sec when she actually walks a little bit, they'll all follow her. You can see her head there. See this guy? You see the little brown one tried to mount her, and then her boyfriend shoved him off. So this is often what happens, is they'll kind of pair up a little bit, and one will protect the ewe from the other ones who keep trying to get on her. And it's an interesting thing to watch, right? I mean, and realistically, like, while you watch this, you'll see 3 or 4 of them get on her and like do the thing. So I'm very curious to see, you know, whose genetics prevail. But you can see her walking there, and they're all following her. Whereas they're just ignoring everybody else because they're not in heat. And that's the one that they can smell, and that's the one they're going to follow. So pretty neat to watch. And then I've got just a funny example of farming in Canada. Here we go. It is snowing and minus 5 degrees Celsius, and there are the farmers out cutting their corn, because this is Canada and we need to grow a whole bunch of corn for ethanol and cattle feed, and that's what I think of that. But it is happening. Might as well see it. Farming in the winter. All right, team, we're going to keep her relatively short today because that was definitely all you need in terms of intensity for the day. So make sure that you sit down and from 5:45 till at least 6:45, do the work. Do your homework. Become the person that you want to be through the actions that that person would do, right? Become the expert. Become the leader in that field, whatever it is. Do the work, because that's the way that you're going to get there. Okay. Ryan, progression, not perfection. Accept failures and keep pushing. Failures are key, Ryan. I think my goal is fail early, fail often, and fail forward, right? Like a failure is perfect. It's an opportunity to learn. I mean, some people say there's a guy that I listen to, and he created fail as an acronym. It's the first attempt in learning, right? If you don't fail, you're not doing it right? You're definitely not learning the best way if you have never failed, because you haven't learned that, oh, hey, this is a more efficient way. This is better. These are the pitfalls of doing it this way. You need to fail. You need to fail more, soon, often, and just know that failure is not the end. It's really the beginning of learning. So, Muslim Friday. Hi, mate from Dubai. Hey, welcome. What's your fitness look like, Muslim Friday? We're here every morning doing it if you want to join us. Ow. Okay, bye, Crooked Meredith. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Talia, thanks for today. Hey, you're welcome, Talia. You're awesome. Hopefully you start feeling a little bit better by tomorrow. We've got a nice, oh, dog. We've got an active recovery session tomorrow, so no crazy intensity. Might be a great opportunity to get back feeling better. So, those were harder than the 200 unbroken, 285. Yeah, it was definitely harder, far harder. Like the breathing, the squats, everything. That Sandbags, 115 pounds, Spencer. So a lot of it was the breathing. A lot of it was the low back. It's so different, so different. I'm really amazed at how much harder that was, to be honest. All right, Muslim Friday, 15-minute daily workout. So Muslim Friday, we do 10 minutes. Most days we'll do some opportunity work too. So there's basically 2 10-minute sections, but constantly varied functional movements, executed high intensity. It's the most efficient way to get generally fit. You're not going to be the strongest person, the fastest person, the longest marathon, fastest marathon. You're going to be overall the best fitness you can be. Fitness is is work over time. What am I saying? Fitness is, what do I want to say? Work capacity across broad time and modal domains. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. So I want to be good at everything, not the best at anything, but good at any physical task. So give us a try, Muslim Friday. We're here every day, man. Different workouts every day. You should definitely join us. Yaroslav, have a great day. Jason, did Jason say he was going? I didn't even see him. Sounds great. Exactly what I need. Yeah, man. Join us. We'll see you tomorrow. Every Sunday is a active recovery day, so we move, but we move every day so that we maintain our habits, and then through the week we beat ourselves up a little bit more. All right, team. You guys are fantastic. Once again, we got our active recovery tomorrow, so I hope to see you all there. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit some reactions before we head out, and enjoy your Saturday. Have yourselves a productive morning, and then go be present with your family. Go enjoy the things that you do. Hey, let's hit the like button. There's still a few of you here that have not. There's 12 people watching, 9 likes. Hit that thumbs up. And then have a great day. I love you guys, right? If it weren't for you, well, especially today, I would have quit those squats. That would not have ended as well had I not known that you guys were there watching, right? I would have put that thing down and taken a lot more rest. I would not have finished it within the 10 minutes. So accountability is big, guys. So join us. There's no other online YouTube fitness community that you can do this together with. So join us. Be with us. Let's make that progress every day together. You guys are awesome. All right. Yaroslav, Jody, Jabes, Muslim Friday, Talia. What did I say? Job, Spencer. Stop pushing me. 16 people, hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. If you're watching vertical, no, you wouldn't be watching vertical. We're not there yet. Ryan, everybody. All right, team. You guys are fantastic. Have yourselves an excellent day, and we'll